Hey collective, how's it going? It's me, your boy Drucifer, aka Drubert, aka Andrew Mora, and I'm here with Divine Debauchery Tarot. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that name much longer, but you guys let me know in the comments if it's good, um, if it's marketable. Otherwise, I'll just say Tarot with Drew. Anyways, it's been a while since I've done a reading. I think it's been about 2 or 3 months because I've just been doing a Dark Night of the Soul. Enough about me. Let's get into it. This is a collective reading for the season of Pisces. So March, January, March, April, May. Pretty much the next 3 months. So pretty much spring or Pisces predominantly. I've been getting a lot of downloads and uh, watching other tarot readers and just listening to people talk and seeing what they're really saying. And I'm seeing a lot of synchronicities. I'm seeing a lot of signals and signs. And hopefully you can get something out of this video. So hopefully it does resonate with you. If it doesn't, please refer to, wait, this is at all signs. So yeah, you'll find it somewhere in here. So yeah, just take what resonates. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And let's get into it, collective. Let's see here. Oh, so I did something fun. I'm gonna do a raffle like how Leo King does, because I was just gonna do, all their signs and then the fire signs and so on. But I feel like that can get a little boring, so let's just do it this way. Let's do raffle style so that I'm completely fresh, and I've done a little mock-up of each individual sign individually, but I think this will solidify what I've known, uh, what I've what I've seen came to be. If that's a saying, I don't even know if that is. Scorpio, for my beautiful Scorpianas. All right, let's first get a card from the Work Your Light Tarot Oracle. Yeah, my camera's a little rough. I just got this computer, and you know what? I'm not gonna think about the negative. As long as you can see me, you can hear me, that's good enough, right? See, not living through detached analysis anymore. Now it's go time. Oh yeah, I had a few notes, but I'll take you through them as we go along. So for Scorpio, what is your overall spiritual highest self message? Bam. Ask and you shall receive. From Spirit, Archangel Michael. Actually, the Divine Feminine. I'm feeling a lot of I've been seeing a lot of witch trial stuff, the demonology thing. That ooh, I'm so bad with names and I'm so bad with history. But we'll get into that. Basically, the Divine Feminine is taking back her right, and I know um, this is not new to anybody, especially women or gay men. That it's been a long time coming, but especially now because uh, that's one thing that I wanted to hit on real quick. Um, Females of the past, like Mary Magdalene, starting with her Eve, Mary Magdalene, Joan of Arc, I don't know, Amelia Earhart, Madonna. Britney Spears is the biggest divine feminine going against a patriarchy that was just set her up to fail, and we all know that. That's what happened with the Salem witch trials, is where it was like sexual. Sorry, I cannot speak, but you can tell that I'm onto something. I'm just not very verbally articulate right now. So I'm gonna start putting just shit in lame's terms. My ego loves to have big words and the perfect word for everything, but you know what? I'm just gonna shoot from the cuff. Basically, all the witches, they got fucked over because the men wanted to take control of the female. I mean, ever since the Bible times and before that, to be the dominant one. You know what I mean? That's why, I watched an in-depth documentary on the witch trials, and um, it's kind of like right now where it's like uh, with God, what was the doctor? Anthony Fauci, Anthony Fauci, and Donald Trump, and Putin, and all these men in power. They're all interconnected by different um, factions and regimes and political and country things, but they're all kind of interwebbed like a zeitgeist. You could call it some sort of Illuminati or whatever, or just the 1%, or whatever have you. I think everybody's kind of versed in that a little bit. Uh, but they going down. But this is the crazy part is that they know they're going down, and I have a feeling, I have a download that if they know their ship is going down, they're going to drag everyone with them, or they're going to try to. And we're going to get out of this collective. We really are going to be on the other side of this. Sorry, I'm rambling, but I just had to get this out because if I forget it, then I'm going to hit myself later. I'm mad. But I just had to get it out that it's imperative, and uh, you have to have discernment for who's around you, who's for you, on a micro sense and a macro sense. You know what I mean? From your politicians to who you live with, or whom you live with, or whom you love, or share some sort of closeness or intimacy or trust or things like that. Because there's divine feminine and masculine in everybody, but the patriarchy has definitely got to die, and we definitely have to come into this new era with just kindness and open arms. And enough about that, and I'll put it in the description box so you can skip right past. Let's see, 7:30. I'm going to tell you to skip to right there. But for those of you that did listen, I do appreciate you listening to me ramble, because I feel like there's something to it there. And even if it just affects one person, it's worth it for me. Okay, so for you, Scorpio, a great gathering. The great gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits and soul tribe. Uh, this is kind of perfect on right on what I was saying. God, this camera sucks ass. I'm just gonna say it. And I like this because they're almost like little Madonnas of the trail, all spread out. That they're each strategically spread out, like almost like satellites or Bluetooth or next stop beacons. Because if they were all congregated in one spot, if they're all congregated in one spot, then they couldn't be the beacon of hope for their geographical area. So it's geographically, this is showing you right here, especially you, Scorpio, that your intuitions, your discernment, your synergy, your sixth sense about a lot of things are solidifying why you're in the right spot and you're doing the right thing. I will read this real quick, and then we'll do a little bit of tarot, and then we'll finish you off with a love card and a angels and ancestors. Okay, so let's read this real quick, and then we'll get into that. God, I'm really chatty right now. You know what? And I'm gonna stop apologizing for myself, because if I'm doing this, this is what I'm doing. And if you're watching this, then obviously I'm doing something of purpose, maybe. Okay, the Great Gathering. Reminds me of Medea's family reunion, the Great Gathering. I just watched a new movie. I'm a little bit of a harsh critic on her movies. I thought it was a little bit child's play, a little bit elementary, but Boo definitely takes the cake. As Boo and Boo 2, you, I want my money back. The Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, Soul Tribe. You're being called to let your intuition move you physically. So if you're not in the right house, get out of there. Get out. Um, oh, it's the lighting. Okay. You are connected to a group of souls who are weaving a web around the planet. And as you travel to share your creation, something is rethreaded. Oh yeah, rethreaded. So the bonds, the the soul tribe, you remember who you are, and letting go of old, bad, uh, insignificant relationships is the thing that you know what I mean. You already know, without a, you don't even got to call them. You don't even got to get mad at them. If it's that person that is just you're not sure how they feel about you. This is quoted by Rich Lop too. I just God, I've just ascertained so much information right now. I just want to spit it out back to you guys, and that's why I'm like, blah, 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 blah. His quote is, "You will know if somebody likes you or if somebody's bad about you for sure. It will be, you'll know. And if somebody doesn't necessarily like you or they're not into you, you're going to be confused." Rich Law. He's my boy. Uh, this card is an acknowledgement that you are either being called to connect with others who are like you at a soul level, or that you already are doing it. You're being called to gather in groups of people, either by leading them or becoming part of a group, uh, like mini Jesuses, that can support you in your soul's personal mission. You are part of a group of souls who agreed to be here at this time in history to reveal this time in history to heal yourself, your ancestral line, and the planet. That's in my notes. To raise consciousness so that we can continue to call this magnificent place home for eras to come. One of many consciously choosing to devote your life to something greater than yourself. It's time to call in your tribe by sharing your soul's voice and letting yourself be seen. When you share what is real and true, and you share the medicine that you most need, those who are like you will gather around you. You don't have to try. You don't have to try. You don't have to try. You are the tribe. They are just like you. And just as you are longing and searching for them, they are longing and searching for you too. Uh, the activation message says, hold the card to your heart and say, I choose myself now to let myself be seen, and I'm ready to call in the soul tribe and create a web of light all over the motherfucking planet. All over the motherfucking planet. Can I get an amen? Okay. Okay. So that's great. Spent way too much time on that card. Let me do this so I can note. Okay, 1325. Wait, oh shit. 7:30 is when I stop blabbing. Intro. Okay, let's say 8. 8 minutes is Scorp. All right, and to finish you, what? Like, why am I trying to finish you up? Sorry, it's been so long. I have so much to tell you guys. I have a renewed sense of purpose and exuberance for all of this, and I'm no longer doing it just to have a cute haircut be shown. I mean, trust and believe, I did wear my diamonds and all my shit for you, but I really have a message to say this time, and you guys need to hear it. All right, let's get into it. Okay. All right, let's get this bitch out the way. I am a hot fucking mess, by the way. get into the tarot. Please tell me, Spirit, Scorpio. Tell me something good. I'm still learning how to do the bridge. It took me 2 years to figure that out, and that's not even that good. Scorpio, how are we feeling, Scorpio? How are we feeling? Where my people at? Where my Scorpios at? Wheel of motherfucking fortune. You best believe, bitch. Any challenges? Love. What's the solution? We got Wheel of Fortune, we got Ace of Cups. Scorpio, you are vibing with a bitch. Ah! Tower card, that's your card. Ooh, just like a Scorpio reading. You got some luscious cards here. You got the motherfucking Wheel of Fortune. You got the motherfucking Ace of Cups. And then you got excuse me. You had to throw a little drama on there and have some tower card action. Tell me more about this tower card. What's the deal with the Ace of Cups? Is this I'm looking for a new love, baby, a new love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, that's you. That's you. You're Jody Watley right there. The full card. You're like, ooh, okay, yep. And then you have the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Yes, bitch. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Okay, so basically, this is pretty simple. Uh, you've served your karmic cycle and you're done with it. Maybe you had a bad relationship or karmic, whatever. You can finally move on from them, or a bad, not a bad boss, but a boss that didn't fit you or wasn't in your highest good or any sort of good for you. Or maybe you're just friends or family, or just you just were dealt a shitty fuck hand of cards, and you really want that love, you want that security, you want that foundation, and you're realizing the only way to do that is by shaking up the system, moving, divorcing, breaking up, shaking up the system. I get that. That's the shaking up the system is the thing that I get for you guys. And once it's all burned down, you get to be the fool and reset yourself. Bitch, be gone. And that's for your inner bitch and the bitch that you're dealing with. And yeah, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Two of Pentacles, so you were on the fence with it, and you're getting good at juggling, the double life kind of thing. Let's get a love card to see. God, I'm really taking forever on this, Scorpio. Hopefully you appreciate it, because I don't do this for Anastasia. I'm joking. Solidify this love card, please. I mean, this Ace of Cups. Trust. Trust the situation is calling for you to have faith. And that situation is like pretty much everything. I mean, okay, you have the Fool here. He's at the edge of the cliff, about to fall off. You know what? He does fall off. But he dusts himself right back up again. Because he's got a little guardian angel, a little fat cherub baby right there. And they say, trust and believe, bitch. Trust and believe. You will be fine. And let's get one more from the angels and ancestors. You know what? I have a lot of cards for doing a collective reading. Oh, bitch. So be your final message. Ooh. Okay. No. Oh, actually, I saw it already. And I already said it right now. It said fat cherub baby guardian angel. That little nugget right there. Little chicken nugget. Guardian angel. You're not alone. I'm here with you. Though you're far away. Ooh. You should never have to hear that. That's punishing you. And you are done with bad karma. All right, on to the next sign. Good luck, Scorpio. Love you. Remember to like the video, please. Okay, now we get into the next one. All right, I'm gonna put the bit right there. Oh my. Can we get rid of that? Okay, where are we starting off at? Hopefully I'm gonna edit all this shit out, because if I don't, it's gonna be really embarrassing that you guys are gonna see all this. But whatever. Next victim is Libra. Liberated Libra. Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian. Two. Awesome. Oh my god, that's probably my top pet peeve. I don't know about you guys, but I fucking hate when my pen only works when it goes a certain way or a certain fastness. That's some bullshit. Anyway. I say a little prayer for you. And never, don't say my heart. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. This year's New Year's resolution. I know that doesn't make any sort of fucking sense. Be organized. Because this is just a mess. Thank you for bearing with me. Alrighty. For Libra. Spirit, tell me, what is Libra's soul mission? Oh. Lemuria. Creating heaven on earth. It's happening. That is a gorgeous card. Lemuria. Creating heaven on earth. I was just singing that song by Brittany. Your heaven on earth. I've waited all my life for you. Let's see. That sounds like a black girl. You know my homegirl Lemuria? I joke. I keyed. Please don't take anything I say too seriously. I take my messages seriously, but I don't take myself seriously. And I don't take my friends seriously. I don't know if that really makes any sense, but I am everybody. I am every woman. Me. Actually, I already know that one. Lemuria is basically like a Palladian or Lemuria, Palladians, and like Syrians. Um, it's like future nostalgia. It's like old stuff that old civilizations before the Byzantine Empire, fucking old school alien versions of us. We're here and we're here. We're queer. I'm just kidding. We're here. We're remembering why we're here and what our purpose is, uh, and how that ties back to Lemuria. That's gonna be a whole nother story for another time. Uh, when I actually start doing extendeds and when I get a Patreon, it's gonna happen. Putting it out to the universe. Now let's hit up the tarot a little bit to see what else is the vibe. Liberated Libra. Liberated, newly enlightened, new lease on life Libra. New purpose, new mission, new clarity, new eyes, new vantage point, new way of showing love, new focus in life. King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. So, King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you're obviously in a union or relationship with somebody. However, oh wait, nope, you are looking at each other. Okay, because I thought it was the other way, but this way they are leaning into each other. What this shows me is she's got everything, and I think that's you, Libra, because Queen of Pentacles is basically like the Empress, and that's your card. Do you see her? She's saying, "I have everything except my bae." And Bae sitting there, confident, cool, collected, dipping his little toes in the water. It's splashing it up at her, and she's going, "Oh, oh my God. Okay, yes, I can love again. I can be a kid. I can let my hair down. I can be liberated Libra." Yeah, it's nostalgia. It's somebody coming back. This might be a reconciliation. There might be kids involved, or it could be reconciling with a family member, but that's the Six of Cups right there. Um, ooh, Page of Pentacles. Okay, so this is a family affair. Or there is a message. Almost looks like a family. What is this Page of Pentacles? Justice card. Bam! That's your card. You have the Justice card. The bottom of the deck, there's the King of Wands. Ooh, shit. You got like a dynasty situation going on. There's a lot of key players here. Could be a third party situation. However, I hate saying that because I feel like it's such a cop out and everybody always says it. Um, oh, okay. Okay. You either have a Leo, Libra, you either have a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. that is your ex, or is your ex boss, or ex friend, or a strange family member, or something. And they're looking on in as the King of Wands at you two courting each other. And a message has gone out to the King of Wands that the Justice card is in the middle, and there's. Tell me more about the King of Wands. No! You're settling with. It was between a water sign and a fire sign. You're going to settle with the water sign. Might have been a high school sweetheart or somebody you knew from younger, or somebody you're reconciling with. This is not a new person. This is somebody that you're getting back with, or that you kind of dated a little bit, or you kind of always been friends, or maybe you just dated in high school or something. And before you were kind of like up in the air about them, but since this was in the reverse, the Two of Pentacles, uh, there's so much affirmations. And then what came after the King of Wands was the Ten of Wands, and then the Three of Wands in the reverse. So that's telling him, that's telling the King of Wands, you working hard, you've been doing the most you can, there's nothing else you can do, so don't move from where you're at. So if he was coming over to you, that Page of Pentacles is saying, stop, do not pass go, we're good, we're liberated, Libra, and I'm a strong, independent black woman, and I don't need no man. You know what I mean? Okay, at the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Pentacles. So this has been in the works for quite some time, but I think uh, the King of Wands, and I hate to say this because I am a Leo, but I think in this case, the King of Wands, um, is probably a bunch of bullshit dreams or gestures, as opposed to the King of Cups. It's about the feeling of it, and he really invoked your I'm sorry, it could be he or she, whoever the King of Cups could, the energies could be a man or a woman, whether they're feminine or masculine, but everybody knows that. So yeah, take it how it resonates. The roles can be, energies can be flipped. I forgot to say that at the beginning. um for a minute you were on the fence, but there's just way too many pros, or it's way too natural to go with the King of Cups, because there's just so much work, and um, you could see the work that's been put into it, the sovereignty that's gone into the relationship. And I think that has to do with you guys having kids or making stuff official. Really, bitch. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So, liberated Libra. That's you and your boo right here. And it's saying, go get married, stay married, make it official, move in together, and then go take a long ass vacation. Put the phone off the hook, you know what I mean? Put it away. Honeymoon. Honeymoon. Liberated Libra, it's all about love, and you and your uh, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer love interest. So, or they could have the, placement, water placement. There's a lot of water, there's a lot of earth. Um, there's a lot of water and earth here. So it could be a Capricorn as well. It could be a Capricorn Virgo as well. Um, or Taurus. Let's get one final message for you. God, I'm taking forever. I'm so long-winded today. This is gonna be like a 5-hour video. Well, for my Libra, what can I leave them with? My beautiful, gorgeous Libra. My gorgeous Librinis. I don't know if you guys watch Sasha Bonanza, whatever. He's so funny. Forget for talking shit. Can't shuffle. Anything for Libra. You got Oracle, wait for important information. And then you got Broken Arrow, embrace the energy of peace. I got that Mraz song, that Matt Mraz or Jason Mraz song, like that Goldfish song, that commercial one. It's like that one, or Philip Phillips. I know you're not alone. I'm gonna make this place your home. Saturday, hello, big lip. Don't send good demons and fill you with fear. And the Oracle, wait for important information. I don't know what that necessarily means. I ain't gonna even let it kick it. Let's see what that means. I'm gonna read that one and then we're gonna be all dealing with Libra. Take these broken wings and let them fly in. LMNOP. Oracle. Be open and receptive to information from your boy Drucifer, Divine Debauchery Tarot. Gather facts so that you can make decisions, so you can make a decision that is in line with your integrity. The Oracle is a truth speaker and an insight bringer of this deck. The ancestor who will be your best outspoken girlfriend. Someone who will tell you exactly what you need to hear to move forward. In this deck, she is reminiscent of the Oracle of Delphi, a psychic priestess of ancient Greece who was able to receive information and make predictions. She holds a bowl that has sacred smoke rising out of it, bringing the message to look beyond all you can see and gather information in order to make an accurate evaluation of your current situation. That's crazy because something triggered me because I had a shaman one time. And there's smoke over here. He did smoke therapy where he would blow it on my arms and my extremities, and then he got like a chicken and egg and all that weird shit. And the smoke was just like staying, emanating like right on my limbs and everything like that. So that meant that I had a lot of entities coming for me. They were all coming for me. I was like, "Come for me, mama! You can't shake me. I'm unshakable." But I'm shakeable. All right. Well, take that how that resonates for you, Libra, to make sure that you do make the right decision going forward with this. You have a big decision to make. It will be one of the milestones, one of the 5 to 8 milestones in your life that you're going to need to make. So make sure you take the time to do it. And once you do take the time to make the decision, don't come back from your vacation too early. Stay on it for as long as you want, which should be a long time, because it's a long time coming. Whew. Okay. Alrighty. We are now heading to and that is Pisces. Little goldfish, Pisces. I'm spicy. I'm spicy, Pisces. Ooh, the fourth wall just broke. No, my bed's all messy. Okay. Pisces. Goldfishes of the sea. Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. Oh, I love that. See how they're walking into a temple? Akasha. Your guidance. Your guidance is divinely guided. And I know that for sure because Pisces is the only one out of all the 12 zodiac signs that can speak to God. Whatever the hell that means. I'm jealous. So you're heading into the temple. You get the first dibs. You get to go in there and sample it and then come back and let us know. And actually, you wouldn't because you're a Pisces. So you would kind of let us know. You'd be like, see, this is why I was being all weird that day. And I'm like, how the fuck was I supposed to know? I'm just a Leo. We got the Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. So we're torn. Just should I stay or should I go now? Then we got the Ace of Swords. Come on, give me something. What is the truth? The truth shall set you free. I know the truth's going to be the deciding factor, but what is that? Ooh. You got the High Priestess in the reverse, and then you got the Page of Swords. You got the Page of Swords and the Ace of Swords. I think it's just telling you to look at logic more and to be aware of the people who are around. If this is a workplace thing or family, friends, romantic, whatever, that you're being watched and people are seeing you when you're not in your highest light, and that affects your love life and the decision to stay where the fruits of your labor are or move on to something completely new. What is the advice here for the lovers? What should Pisces do? I mean, you are divinely guided, and it's happening very quick with the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands card right there. That's your advice, to make haste and to do it with honesty. There we go with the King of Swords. So you know what? It's pretty cut and dry right here, uh, Pisces. You have a lot of swords action, and since the High Priestess is in the reverse, I think that's your card. You're not feeling like yourself. You're not your usual intuition that you've known to trust is still good and it's on point. You're still more in tune and more decisive and psychic than anybody you know. However, after what's just transpired at this crossroads in your life and the key players that are involved, it would be wise of you to sit in your fire and your air. So sit in your communication, your truth, your intellect, your passion, your gusto, your gut, rather than your emotions or your acts of labor. So put down the having to put your whole, mind, body, spirit into whatever the situation is or whatever you're doing, or maybe you're spreading yourself too thin because the work is it's making you resent it. So sit in logic and sit in actions and thoughts that are well scouted. Because you have the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and I think that was you thinking that you could get your coins, you could stack your coins in this manner, this fashion. But the Earth signs, especially a Seven of Pentacles, is not your. That's not where you live. You live in the heart. You live in the. You're a fortune teller. You're not a farmer. Save that for Taurus. Okay, let's see what the love cards say. Advice on this love. This love has taken its toll on me. She said goodbye too many times before. Heart to heart conversations with the lovers. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Heart to heart conversations. So, honesty, such a lonely word. Everyone is so untrue. Honesty. Make the effort and the chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And honestly discuss your feelings. So it's kind of like it's a new way for you to express yourself. Sorry, I cannot stop singing today. It's probably really annoying. Because I know if anybody can let their emotions get away, like you let your emotions take you away, and sometimes they get away from you, and they're all encompassing. And I would never. This is the first time I've ever said this. I think you should think about love from the head for once. So think about love in a little bit more logical way. Not to say to take all the romance out of it, but just to think what makes sense. Regardless if you have puppy love or it's new or it's the guy or the girl that you're yearning for because they make your they give you butterflies, and it's like you all know how that goes. It only lasts until a certain time, and then you don't get to keep them anyway. Think about how it's going to transgress logically on like a spreadsheet, like an air sign would. WWASD. What would an air sign do? And what would a Leo do too? So think air and fire, fire and air. You're a forest fire. Be a forest fire, Pisces. Leave your feelings and your comfort at the door. So leave your earth and your water at the door. Have your fire and your air going. And now it's time for a breakdown. Never gonna get it, 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 never. Heart Guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. Live and let die. Um, mm, I love that. So you're coming from a place of getting out of the hermit mode, because at the bottom of the deck you have the hermit mode, but in reverse, and it says retreat and recharge. So you have retreated and recharged. You're not tired anymore. You have the fire, you have the gusto, you have the verbiage. It doesn't seem natural to you, and you're used to it. It seems like you're being phony because it seems like you're being somebody that's not you. It is you. It's just a different facet of you. So don't worry. You're still going to be leading with your heart like a good old Pisces would. You're just going to be doing it in a different fashion, expressing it in a new way, and you can't go wrong with that. So remember, you're a forest fire. This forest fire. Shit. Forgot what I put for Libra and Scorpio. I have the memory of a Pisces goldfish. On to the next one. On 5130. Okay. Gemini. Gemini twin. Live and let die. I really hope I edit this out. But knowing my lazy ass, if I did this, I'm gonna be like, I didn't have time to edit it. I barely get through making it. I am getting faster though. Gemini. Crazy babysitter twins, the shining twins. Alright. Spirit, what do I got for my oracle card? You got Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, and the divine plan. Seeding the light, laying foundations, and the divine plan. Anna, grandmother of Jesus. Okay, so that makes perfect sense because you, Gemini, are your whole job in this with the zodiac signs. God said unto thee, go and ask the questions. Make people, I don't want to say second, you make people look at both sides of the coin. Go and incite wonderment and ingenuity and new ways to look at stuff and the complexities that is life. I don't know what that got to do with Anna, grandmother of Jesus. Grandmother of Jesus. And then it has play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. But that's in the reverse. So I think it still wants you to play that J Lo song. See, she's like one pina colada. I love that card. It's gorgeous. Oh, and it's an eyeball in the back. Do you see that? Oh, you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Okay. So yeah, you've already been doing it. Because right now, Gemini, oh man, you're hard to date, but you're some of my best friends. So much fun. So something going on always. Never a dull moment. Never boring. You've already been doing it since you were born. You don't know how to not do it. This just solidifies that even though it does seem like it comes like clockwork, make that little extra conscious effort to take pride in what you do and make it a little bit more. It's not all fun and games, but it kind of is. But just give it a little bit more esteemedness, if you will. All right, let's get into the tarot. Gemini. High Priestess. Could be messing with Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. There's some deception because the High Priestess was in the reverse. Then you have the Ace of Cups right up. So there's true love mixed with illusion. And then you have the Four of Cups. So I think you're definitely messing with a water sign. You got the High Priestess. Yeah, ooh, shit. This is a Scorpio or a Pisces. Woo! Two options. I love it when they go. With the Four of Cups, you have the Star card. So, and on this side with the High Priestess, you have the Nine of Wands. Could be messing with an Aquarius as well. What's the Star card? Because Four of Cups and then the Star card, so the inspiration. So the stagnation followed by the inspiration, and then the Devil card. So that's a Capricorn or native influences. The Sun in the reverse. You got a full house here. Maybe somebody's inspired that's something that's not so good for them and they never see the sunlight. Because of this situation. The situation is not feeding them, but yet it is. The Lover's card, you have the Two of Cups. This is definitely a love reading. And definitely with a water sign. Or no, it could be a Leo too. Or Capricorn. Damn, you be holding it, Gemini. So tell me, what is the final outcome for that? Well, that's your card, the Knight of Swords. You're going to take action. You're going to take swift action. And I think it's going to be towards the High Priestess. I pretty much think if it's a Scorpio, yeah. God, this is hard. But it's an on again, off again, on again, off again, on again, off again. Tell me what we got with the love. You deserve love. You are lovable. A lot of love. So stop trying to pretend like you don't need no love. You need love, bitch. Oh my letter. Deception in the reverse. Someone is wearing a false mask, false self-mask in this relationship. It's in the reverse, so I think at first you were being a little Gemini about it. I think that's you. You were wearing a false mask, but since it's in the reverse, I think for the longest time you were saying, I don't deserve love because I wasn't straightforward with this person in the beginning. And through the course of it, you've course corrected on again, off again, on again, off again. But at least you gave more effort than anything else. But you're scared to express love because you don't want to be vulnerable because you don't think that you deserve to love. We'll have that heart-to-heart conversation because this is a past life relationship. And so you've already put in the work in some previous life that you don't even remember. So don't forget that you're not just this life. You know, you have credit from time served in the previous life. All right, let's get the final. Ooh, for my voice go out. I don't know how these tarot readers do it for this long. I am so perched. Tell me, what can I tell Gemini about this past love relationship? Animal Guardian, trust your instincts. And at the bottom of the deck, Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. So these are very similar. What they remind me is of Archangel Michael and what's her name? Oh my god, I was just... Who the fuck was I? Is it Uriel or Mary Magdalene? I forgot which one it is. Don't sue me. I forgot which one the woman was. Did you have a love for animals? You have fur babies together. You have transformed to unveil that you're so complex, that you are a little bit of everything in it. You're every woman. It's all in you. Even if you're a man. And trust in your instincts. You're already doing it. You're already bringing all the boys to the yard. That milkshake. See beyond the current situation. Not with your eyes, the third eye, with your brown eye. And then arrow, surround yourself with protective energy. That's your animals. It's your animals, your friends, your family, your close loved ones. So. Thank you, Gemini. Okay. Moving along, we're just going to say one, wait, wow, 104. Taurus. El Toro. Okay. Taurus. Okay, let's get you a Work Your Life Oracle card. My contact is going in the back of my eye. It's already ripped. Sucks ass. Mirror. Wow, I've never gotten this card before. Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution and share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution and expression. So you got these two. Ah. You're being triggered to stop being a homebody and come out, center stage. You're gonna dazzle Mr. DeMille. And this thing's gonna keep triggering you too, until you do the right thing for yourself and for all those involved. Working hard, working on a coal mine. Eight of Pentacles. Whoop whoop. Queen of Cups. Wow, there's a lot of cross-pollination this time. There's like earth signs, and water signs, and water signs. Fire signs, and air signs, and air signs. Water, yeah. Cross-pollination. Whoop. So a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Notices your hard work. You're coming out of a heartbreak, or you're coming out of a really depressing time. So you went from the Five of Cups to the Four of Cups, which is better. So it went from to Taurus. And she's gonna help you. She's gonna bring you out of your Mexicoma with the truth. And the truth shall set you free. Ooh. Ten of Swords. Ooh, no wonder you haven't been facing the truth if it's Ten of Swords. That looks like an ouchie right there. Anything else you want to say? Somebody's taking action with a message of love. There is a lot of moroseness here. There's a lot of Eeyoreness. You've been very sad. You've been very mopey. Despite... Oh. You haven't accepted whatever happened. Or the truth of the situation, whether it be a job or an ex or something like that. And that's going to get in the way of this union, and this person might back out. This Queen of Cups, whether it's male or female. They're trying to show you that they're here for it, but you can't accept the fact that they know whatever that truth is, whatever that hard truth is a reality, or it's too much for you to bear, or too much for you to accept, or maybe you just haven't accepted it yet because you guys are supposed to be getting that, indoctrinated, that union. But since it's in the reverse, it's being delayed. It's being delayed by a King of Swords in the reverse. So, I mean, the swords, Taurus, I think you're the King of Swords, with male or female. I'm gonna say that like I almost said mile or female. I'm getting that. I'm not gonna write you a love song cause you asked for it, cause you need one. Or the other one by Sarah Bareilles, Brave. That's Brave. Go listen to Sarah Bareilles. Brave. Say what you want to say and let the words come out. Wow. Yeah, that shows me right there that you're fucked your shock. Oh, excuse me. You fucked your throat chakra or your communication sector. There's a blockage because of that. You're not accepting it. There's a blockage between your head and your heart. And it's really messing with all this, the voice. You know, choose your words wisely, open up your heart, and realize that it's more than just about the labor and the work and the going to work and the, who owns this and who's going to buy that and what you're going to have for dinner. Don't worry about that right now. What you need to worry about is accepting in your heart of hearts that this, whatever it was, did happen and you can't do anything to change it. I think the Queen of Cups will still be around, but they need you to be brave and say, hey, this shit did happen to me, or this is who I am. They want you to be proud, brave, and grow some cojones because they don't want to be with no half stepper. You know what I mean? What can I get for my love card? Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept. Wow. Ask for and accept support from others. Wow, your guys' throat chakra. All kinds of messed up. Or it could be mine. Let your friends help you. So you see, she's getting her weave done. She's getting her nails did. She's going out to the bar. She's going out to the function. And she needs somebody to help her with her lace front and get her, let her slip into her apple bottom jeans. And at the bottom of the deck, you have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. See that right there? Say what you want to say and let the words come out. So let your friends help you. This could be a friend, but they're there because of the heart, the love. But they like it when you respect yourself. They like it when you're not mopey. They like it when you're like, yeah, you know what? I caught herpes. I'm still alive. Or I got no car, or I got fired, or you were a hoe. I don't know. You get the same message as I think it was Pisces. Oh, so you, yeah, I think you messed with the Pisces, Taurus. Arrow, surround yourself with protective energy. So that means protective energy is how you talk to yourself in the morning, how you go to bed at night, people you surround yourself with, the way you look at certain situations, the way you handle certain situations and communicate within those situations, and the way that you show this person, thank you for being around and sticking around with me. I'm going to respect myself because I respect you. If I'm not going to do it for myself, I'm going to do it for you. Short. Cheer up your. Sorry, Taurus. Okay, now we are 1, 2, 1, 14, 15. Okay, and our next victim is Aquarius. Aquarius. All right. Since you're the water bearer, and Jesus did turn water into wine. Cheers, Chris. Nasty. It's pepper honey hot vodka. Disgusting. Oh my god, that's terrible. Oh god. Mm. My kidney giving out with that. Okay, so one, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Shit. Halfway, almost halfway down. Okay. Hi Aquarius, how you doing? How you doing, Juge? Sorry, I just saw Medea, so I'm all Madeia'd out. Okay. This bitch better not turn off this camera. I am not cool. I cannot do that at the same time. I thought it was cool kid, but I'm not. What can I say for my Aquaria? Aquarius. Talk to me, Aquarius. Talk to me. There you are. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Down, down, down. She was late. She was so good. She was so good the day that she left me. Soul Family. I almost said Sour Family. No shade. No tea. No shade. And then you got Council of Light. So Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. Aliens. I'm gonna say you're a Scorpio. You're an Aquarius. So you're the Marians, Saskarians, Saskatchewans, Jesus, Mary Magdalena, the Hindu god, Gandhi, Harriet Tubman, or whatever. I'm kidding. No, with all due respect to everybody, I'm sorry if I offended you. That was stupid. I need to watch what comes out of my mouth, but I'm a little delirious right now because I've been at this all night. Okay, in Soul Family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. And this your tribe, the Council of Light. They're saying, we're right here for you. Beh, come with it, come correct. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. So this is less of a internal and more of a external um, finding your puzzle piece where you belong, where you're supposed to be. Because I used to be one. Because I used to be one. All right, okay, here we go. Here we go. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Two of Pentacles. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Tower card in reverse. So you got the Two of Pentacles and Tower card in reverse. Let's see a little more. So you're prepared for this rough landing because you're about to fall off that log because you do not want to miss your ships coming in. Because you don't want to miss your soul tribe and get stuck, hanging out with Michelle. You know what I mean? You want to be with Kelly and Beyonce. Oh no, you're gonna go hang out with Latavia and Lascavia, whatever her name is. Shit. 9 of Cups. So you're perfectly pleased with yourself. That's not an issue. Shocker for an Aquarius. But that tower is coming in soon, and you need to be prepared so you are in the right place so you keep loving yourself. You need to work on that heartbreak from the relationship. But I mean, if anybody can work on mending their heart, it's you guys, and I pretty much think you did. overcome this heartbreak from before, so you are good. I think it has to do more of your setting and the people that are around you. You just need to align yourself a little bit better because although you are pleased with yourself, you're not really pleased with the surrounding things around you or the surrounding people around you, and that's going to affect you in the long run because there's so many choices and everything like that now after you've gotten over your heartbreak, and there's just this here and that there, everywhere there, you know. You need to focus in on less things, quantity over quality. Oops, shit. What's the advice, Spirit? What's the advice? Hey, chingas madre. You have a Page of Pentacles. Left a good job down in the city, working for the man every night and day. And I never lost a minute of sleep, 'cause I was worried about the way that things might have been. Big wheels keep on turning. Those are the wheels. Brand Mary keep on burning, 'cause we're rolling, 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 rolling down the river. Sorry, I'm so freaking hyper right now. You're probably like, who is this crackhead? But, yep. No, you need to be rolling on the river to your soul tribe. And be consciously aware of it. But not overthink it, but just, you'll know in your intuition and your discernment. Am I getting the right, is this new job for me, or am I going to be miserable with it? Am I just doing it to please somebody else or to shut somebody up? No. Think about the more long term, because the more you think about the short term, you're not going to be happy long term. What do we got with love? New love. I'm looking for a new love, baby. A new person has stirred romantic feelings. And I think this is more a colleague or somebody that you just admire because you like the way their mind works and you want to collaborate with them. Okay, that's all for the love. It's all for Mother Love. And what do we got from this Angels and Ancestors deck? No. Wise one. Grow within your current situation. So you've already been on the right path of passions, and being the Fire Garden is basically the Knight of Wands, or I think he's like a in between the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands. So you've already gotten your judge, and you already know exactly who you are, what your worth is, and what your value is. But you need to marry that with your passions, because right now they're not really aligning. You need to update your servers and your network, your servers, your hardwire. I mean your database, so that you can continue to be happy. Because even though you are fun and fancy free and you're liking your life, you're not really growing with it. It's growing stagnant without you even noticing it. So I think this new love is the passion. It's your passion project. It's your tribe, your people. Just give a little bit more love to that. Have a little bit more intuition. Sit a little bit in your heart. Love you, Aquarius. Like, share, subscribe. All right. Aries. Aries Spears. Alright. And you are 125.29. God damn, this is the longest I've ever done this. I don't know how they do this every single week. I give props to all the tarot readers. I'm going to have no voice by the end of this. But don't worry, I do it all for you. I make the sacrifice. And here we go. What's our opening statement? What's our opening message? The Work Your Light Oracle for Aries. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? The Council of Light, Divine Orchestration, helpers in the subtle, helpers in the shadow realms, the subtle realms. The Council of Light, the elders here, if you will. So say if you were in like American Horror Story Coven, it's that one weird bitch with the red hair. She's like Balenciaga, and you're like the Supreme. Actually, no. You're not the Supreme because she wasn't good. You are Cordelia. You're the daughter. You're Delia. And all the Council of Light, it's like, you want a Coca-Cola? Like Angela Bassett. Because even though in your everyday, without even thinking about it, you're like, I'm the shit, I'm that bitch, I'm in charge. You really give away you give away too easily your value or your worth. Subconsciously or unconsciously, you know what I mean? You don't even realize that you're giving away. You're like Anita Baker, you're like, I'm giving you the best that I've got. And they might not necessarily be giving you the best that they got. They might be half stepping a bit, you know what I mean? And we ain't got time for that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Then got chips all over the floor. Okay, Ace of Swords. So, an awakening is coming. I don't know if you've had any dreams, Aries, but a new insight in your life or a new facet or vantage point that has previously not been seen. Because you're like a little kid, you're like, peekaboo, you know? And this thing is like, bitch, open your eyes. We are this big council. They're like, we are family. Get up, everybody, sing. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's funny because you never really have to tell an Aries to live out loud to claim their stake or to fight for what they want to do. But you're in a weird time right now. I mean, it's Pisces season, so everybody's kind of reversing. And then it's always like Mercury retrograde or everything retrograde. Okay. Knight of Cups. Now with this truth, you got your cup in hand. You have the Hierophant in reverse. And then you got the Page of Wands. So you got the Page of Wands, which is you. Oh, wait. The Ten of Cups at the bottom in the reverse. I think you've already been married or you've already had your dream. You don't really know what that new dream is, and you're not into the tradition because the Hierophant's in the reverse. So now as a Page of Wands, you're reconnecting with your inner child. Actually, this has nothing to do with anybody else. This is you. This is you. I don't know if you guys are seeing Rocket Man. I would go watch it tonight, tomorrow, whenever. Um, it's so good because I forgot the guy's name. But he portrays Elton John to a T. So good. Um, but he tells his inner child or his younger self, "I'm so sorry for abandoning you," and they give each other a hug. I mean, of course, it's in a dream or in a montage or whatever. But he makes everything right from all the bad stuff that's happened to him as a child, and he reconciles with his inner child and his what he thought love was supposed to be like. Actually, yeah, in the Hierophant, yeah, in what he expects, and the truth is just not the same. So he's got to give his heart back to his fire, his passion. So he has his sacral and his heart chakras back reinfused, and it's a new normal, and it's a new tradition, and it's the new classic, if you will. New classic traditions. Rewriting the story in your own right and not letting other people rewrite it for you or trick you into trick your passion or your energy and gaslight your breadcrumb you're in the wrong direction. And then you wake up 5, 10 years later and you're like, I hate this. I don't want it. But I didn't realize that because they just wow. You gotta have your heart and your gut, your passion reinfused or realigned. I mean all the chakras, but like shit, especially between those two. Engagement. Your love is ascending to a higher level of commitment. This could also mean for some that for a select few people that you were running away from somebody giving their cup of love because you didn't want to get married and everything was fine until you brought up the engagement, but you are going to get engaged. You are going to come around. That's for a select. That's the alternate, or that's the B scenario for that. And it also says give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Yeah, now I mean, I think it's both. For some, it's the what I said first with the tradition and the loving the reconnecting with your inner child and reinfusing those two things. But the other one is bring me a higher love. Oh. They're like in big business. And what is our final massage for Aries? Give me your spirit and angel and ancestor guide for the season of Pisces for Aries. Mother love, too much. Oh. Sorry, it's been a hot minute. Oh no! Once I get my things up. Oh my god. Okay, cool. Aries, you guys are probably fucking laughing your asses off right now. Sorry about that. Because I didn't want to have to start with you. Because I just wanted to do one thing all the way through. Not that I'm trying to rush anything. I need to work up my endurance. Okay, you got Dr. Quinn, Medicine Guardian. And what the Medicine Guardian sees. How many Guardians are there? Guardians of the Galaxy, Gamora. Okay, here we go. Medicine Guardian, listen to what is coming up within you and what is being shared with you by trustworthy others in your life. Pay attention to healing information. See, you need to watch that Elton John movie. Healing angels can help you heal emotionally, spiritually, physically with their energy. But they can also direct you towards information that will help you return to the wholeness. What I say. What I say. When this card appears, information is being revealed that can help heal an aspect of your current situation. See, you know what? It could actually be scenario A, B, or C. It could be both. You could have problems with you wanting to get married because you haven't really reconciled with your inner child or with your old past uh, unresolved shit from when you were a child, and that stopped you from fully being able to commit because you had to believe that it could, and you want to believe, but you just don't. Do yourself a favor. Give yourself just a chance at least. Because the other way, it's a definite no. This way, it's a maybe. And you guys have the memory of a goldfish, so you'll just forget about it anyways in a couple months if it goes awry. And you'll hop right back on the wagon. And you'll be happy you did. I guarantee. Okay. Whether that be your health, relationships, or even career, so be alert for this. The Medicine Guardian has a caduceus, a healing wand. He's got that little medical Kaiser Permanente Blue Cross Blue Shield insurance card, which represents the capacity to heal with the power of will and desire. I told you. And the chalice, which represents returning to a state of wholeness, a state where your cup is no longer full but overflowing with goodness. I think you had 9 of Cups, didn't you? I forgot. So many cards. Um, the emerald color of the card represents healing rays of Archangel Raphael and his healing angels. You are being exposed to information and insights that will have dramatic healing effect upon your life. If you're working through something mentally or emotionally, know that there are spiritual energies supporting your healing. If you're working through something that is physically challenging, pay particular attention to the information that's coming to you that feels inspired, insightful, and warm. It will be supportive of your wellness. Your angels are here to remind you that your natural state is one of wholeness and you are on the road to revealing that wholeness once motherfucking more. You're rewriting traditions with your new classic. Build a new classic, the new classic traditions with your wholeness. But you must do the work. Go into that elevator. Hit ding. Going down. Go all the way down, deep down, 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 down. That's where the inner child's going to be hanging out. He's going to be alone with a little teddy bear. He's going to look out. He's going to be like this. You know, he's gonna be like, "What took you so long? Why'd you leave me here? I'm by myself." And you're gonna be like, "Oh, little guy, I'm so sorry." I know it sounds silly, but I did it, and you have to do it a couple times. But each time I did it, it felt so good, and it's so therapeutic, healing, and you feel lighter. So if you want to fly, fly, Robin, fly. I don't know why I did that. On to the next 141.10. Damn, this has been 2 hours. Okay. Capricorn. There's the Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn moon. What do we got for the initial message for Caps? Caps, Paps, Paps, blue ribbons. Fly, Robin, fly. Kit Kat. Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? I swear it says this. I am not being funny. Trust the niggle. What is that niggling feeling trying to tell you? They couldn't have picked a better word than that. Trust in. I'm not even gonna say stuff like that. See, I'm getting older. I'm centering myself because I would have been real tacky with that about 10 years ago. Trust the niggle. What is in it? It's saying that your discernment, your intuition, your it's a little. Oh, it's a thing where your heart should be, but you're a Capricorn, so you wouldn't know. Okay, let's see. At the bottom of the deck, you got mirror. Mirror who, who or what is triggering you? The niggle be triggering you. I had you. I'm sorry. It said it. I hear my mom's voice like, "I Andrew, you can't even insinuate things like that." I'm like, it says it on the paper. Okay. Yeah, you're being triggered by something that you don't want to deal with because you don't like these feelings because they're mad uncomfortable. You feel like you've got Freaky Friday with Pisces. Nine of Pentacles. So that's you. You like to roll down the river nice and easy, just like Angela Bassett in What's Love Got to Do with It. So you're just there on your slow ass road, making your ducats safe and sound. And what comes along to challenge that? Ooh, the Six of Swords. I wouldn't say that you'd be opposed to that route, so, but it is, since it's in a challenging spot, you're going by land and it's saying, no, we're going to go by sea. So that either means you're giving up the reins a little bit and or trying to love that a little bit more. Or to get out of a situation which, you know, you have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. And then you got the Ace of Pentacles upright. Okay, I see. You have family goals, family successes versus personal family, what you're expected to do by your family, what would really make you happy, truthfully. But also, something is telling you that you need to honor yourself. So Capricorn, you're doing what you've always wanted to do and you're on the right path, but something is telling you to get off that horse, get in that boat, and let that person take you away. Take you. I gotta fucking feel the sunshine. Yep. Water, water, water. You don't want to be the King of Pentacles. You want to be the King of Cups. You want to feel. You know, I see it as Earth is to have. Air is to know. Wands is to do. And Cups is to feel. You want to know what love is? So you, true success. True success lies with your passion a little bit more than it does your passion success more than your on paper success or your financial success. You want to be the fool. You want to let your hair down and get lost and sit inside your feelings and get outside of your uh, practicality and responsibility. You want to try the other one for size, and that never happens for you. You're always like, no, I'm good. I'm a control freak, and I need to make sure I have my bases covered, and make sure I have the car I want, and the right people around me, and the dwelling that I want, and the situation. I mean, you're still kind of vain, kind of like me, Leo, but I think you want to give just as much now to the love sector as the show, pizzazz, or whatever, the thrill of it all, the ego part. You know what I mean? That's not as to the forefront as it has been previously. Dun, 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 Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. This new version of you that's a little bit more flirty, a little bit more fun, a little bit more butterflies, a little bit. I'm getting. I think we're alone now. Doesn't have to be anyone around. You want to get lost in it, at least for a little bit. You've forgotten how good that feels and how much it's just as important to feel that way as it is to be successful, get that raise, have that title, have that car, have that bank account or chairman dinner. You love when somebody looks at you like a certain way, writes you a little note, claims you as theirs, gets jealous, blah blah blah. You have a newfound sense of Hold'em. You're Lamar Hold'em, Capricorn. I'm gonna put work, bitch. You better flirt. Let's get your final message with the angels and ancestors. For Capricorn, what is our final message for us? Fuck. I love this. Choose your path, directional guardian. I love that. I have to read this one. Connect with your deepest desires. What the fuck did I just don't say? Connect with your deepest desires, then choose the path that will make your heart and soul sing. Bitch. The directional guardian represents the angels of direction. One direction. These amazing angels are ones who come to us when we are at a crossroads. Meet me at the crossroads so you don't get lonely. Meet me at the crosswalk. When we're unsure of what is right for us or the bigger picture. Told you, I done said that. Rewind the tape, I done said that. They can help us know what is best for all involved. The direction guardian refers to the vision of the Hebrew prophet Ezekiel, who is said to have seen an angel with 4 different faces. One was a child, a cherub, one was a bull, one was a lion, and one was an eagle. These 4 faces show that angels can appear in many guises and guide us in many different directions. It was looking like that. It was like, I was like, what the fuck, Capricorn? But always for the highest good. Your path isn't set in stone. Your angels and guides have no expectations for you, the tradition, the past. There are many directions you can take. None of them are wrong, and they all hold perfect opportunities to grow and to learn. But life is to be enjoyed and savored. So if you know that there's a decision to be made, and particularly if you are feeling indecisive, choose the path that you know is going to make you light up and flirt. And choose it with your heart. I'm trying so hard not to sing Listen to Your Heart. When it's calling for you, listen to your Sagittarius. There's nothing else you can do. 153, 53. Okay, Sag. Alrighty, let's get into this one. We're going to start off with the Work Your Light Oracle card. Ooh, I like this. Dance with life, and it's a fire energy. Do you see the alchemical sign right there at the bottom with the triangle pointing up? Right. Zap! And the girl dancing, she's like, yes, flounce, flounce, flounce. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. You are a centaur. And you're supposed to run around going like, ooh, I'm a My Little Pony. So get back into that mode and start dancing in the moonlight. I like that. Okay, let's get to the tarot. Let's get into the tarot. That's my Aussie accent. Aussie. God damn, so many zodiac signs. Love you. Okay, Sag. My fellow fire sign, I'm a Leo. Ooh, that makes sense. We're in a Two of Swords, so we're in a stagnant, no dancing energy with a blindfold on, and the only time that is good is when you be a kinky motherfucker. I don't think you're doing that. Ooh, you got Two of Swords with the Eight of Swords in reverse. So somebody's been tied up, somebody's been bound, somebody has been blind. In both scenarios, we've taught ourselves that we're not trapped. We're not trapped. Some people think I'm trapped. I'm not trapped. I'm here because I'm strong. I'm an iceberg. I'm a rock. No, you're a scared statue because of this motherfucker. El Diablo. Been doing too much crank. Let's see. Yep, Hangman. Right on schedule. Showing you exactly what situation you're in. Not that you didn't already know. But you're trying to stay in the hangman for as long as you can. Because you was scared to death to get back into the regular world. Got the Nine of Cups. Woo. Queen of Cups. Page of Swords. And at the bottom of the deck, the King of Cups. Brown liquor all in your cup. He about to put it in my butt. Yeah. I think my butt getting big. Okay. Brown liquor all in your cup. Okay, let's see Chur. Oh, that's nice. You got Virgo, Scorpio, definitely a water sign. Could be an air sign. Pretty much anything but a fire sign. I'm guessing it's Pisces, Capricorn. No, it's Pisces or Capricorn. No, Pisces, Capricorn, or Gemini. Pisces, Capricorn, Gemini. So Sag here with a Pisces, Capricorn, or Gemini. And let's see Chill. The Queen of Cups. It can be male or female. It doesn't have to be necessarily one or the other. She's seeing how pleased you are with yourself. How much reflection you've been taking. How much devil. Was it devil? I watched the demonology thing, so it was good, by the way. You guys should check it out on YouTube. Demonology. It shows you, like, it's very insightful. It takes away the stigma of, trust me, if you were raised Catholic or any other shit like that. Okay. You're frozen in the middle with your happy little self. You have said you love you to death, but you have disassociated from your body. You have stomped the yard all over your body, meaning disconnected analysis or you're not putting into motion, you're not learning as you go, you're not doing anything brave, you're just doing stuff from afar, from a safe distance. You're not really learning anything, you don't plan to do anything like that. And I think you're seeing now that people are noticing, and you can run, but you can't hide. Although you dance with your dancing with myself, you need to start dancing with life, and that means being brave and being more vulnerable, being more declarative, having more clarity, standing up for your reputation. Because even though it's not a thing about ego or how you're looking or whatever, your reputation is important to your career and to your livelihood and to your prospects that might want to get a piece of that pie. I mean, someone is interested in you. Tell me what this Queen of Cups means. What a Cancer. Oh no, Pisces are Cancer. I always get the smoke in my eyes. Shouldn't be smoking anyways. Oh, wedding. Wedding. This situation involves marriage. So that is at the forefront of this. I mean, not forefront. I'm sorry. That's where you came from. You've been at a standstill. You've been at a heat because of difficulties, of you opening up, or you adjusting to a lifestyle that is okay for that. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And you would think this Nine of Cups, this wish fulfillment would go along with this right here. But what I'm seeing is that you're loving yourself, but in a superficial way. You're not really letting your hair down. You're loving yourself in a hypothetical sense. And it's okay for the meantime, but the reason why you won't get married with this person, or you won't enter a union with this person, is because you're they're going to be able to tell that you're not, you ain't coming correct. And it looks like they might have a child or a friend that's going to be like, yep, and put you on blast because you don't seem that happy. So what is our final, what we got to say before Sage? Our final piece of of advice. Sorry, I've been doing this for like 3 hours right now. I'm so exhausted. Pitch. Oof. My hair be looking. My hair be looking as crazy as your love life, Sage. I'm just kidding. Joking. Dream, and journey. I can dream about it if I can go tonight. And snake, shed the old skin. So, shed your old foreskin and dream, and journey. And yes, I did say foreskin because I'm an idiot. It's saying take all the thinking out. You don't have to have no questions queued up. You don't have to have no answers queued up. You don't have to have any cool persona. Um, what you can have is a certain uh, character about you that it's nothing you really say, nothing you really do. It's just about constancy of self-respect for the highest good for everybody around you, and that includes you. But when you try to skimp and cut corners on certain things, it all adds up, and then you end up not respecting yourself, and they're in turn not respecting the person that you're with or the household that you're with. So we need to go back to the drawing board, reformulate how we do the fundamentals of everything, and focus on our intuition and our discernment and our wit. Like, there's a she-wolf in the closet. Let it out so it can breathe. Makes sense. All right. Leo, not Lewis. I'm a Leo dude. Okay, she-wolf. Let your hair down, Sag. Leo is at 20636. Okay. Oh my god, this is fun. I do not want to edit out all these things in between. So you guys are gonna have to like bear with me. For my fellow Leonis. Okay. My Leone balloons. What is our Work Your Light Oracle card for the Pisces season? Let's get that started. Leap, you go first. The universe will catch you. If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time. Fall, I will catch. They remind you of Romeo and Michelle. I'm gonna put glitter on this card too. I don't know if you can see it. That's all shitty now. And at the bottom of the deck, we got the you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. So you're already doing it. We've already been leaping. But except when we jump off the cliff, motherfucking sand. Take that, other signs. Alright. Let's get into the tarot. Tell me, Spirit, what do we got for the other? I forgot to shuffle these. These are the exact same cards as the last one. I'm going on 3 hours here. So. Yep. Yep, the 21, the World card. This is it, Leos. Need I say more? Ay, chingado. Let's burn myself. Don't play with fire, fire sign. No, congratulations, Leos. Are you kidding me? We got the World card, we got the Nine of Wands, we got the Two of Wands, we got the Six of Wands, so we got victory. We've got the globe, we've got the crystal ball in our hands. We've got the whole world in our hands. The bottom of the deck, we got the Five of Cups in the reverse. It's a long time coming. Nine of Wands. We're the last of the Mohicans, the last one on the battleground. We have put in the motherfucking work. Now we're getting one for the Romance Angels cards. Tell me what accompanying adjacent love messages do we have? Yes. Flirt, bitch, flirt. The same thing that Aries got. Aries is always trying to copy us. They the emperor, but aren't we like the magician of the sun or something huger than everything else? Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. True love. This is our romance of a lifetime at the bottom of the deck. At the bottom of the deck. The deck. What is our angels and ancestors spiritual message? Give us a final message right now, because we deserve this. We have waited a long, 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 la 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 long. A daddy long, a daddy long, long, long legs. Oh, I love it. Bottom of the deck we have Lord. Spin the cola, spin the cola. Never be royal. Lord. It's an Aries. Man, that's an Aries. Same thing. But I'm really laughing. This is where we're coming from. This is at the bottom of the deck. And what I'm laughing about is it says, Druid, hold the space. My name is Andrew, and I usually go by Drew. But my mom's nickname for me is Druid. So I watched a special on Druids and witches and a bunch of tarot shit earlier tonight. I am out of my bonkers right now with information just spilling out of me. But it was all worth it because I've been studying this shit for like 3 or 4 years, and it's a little bit of feeling, it's a little bit of energy, it's a little bit of intuition, discernment, but also in the head, in the heart, in the gut, and the everything. You know what I mean? So it feels good to just be like, oh, we're here, we're good, we're here, we're queer, we're staying. So hold this space. He's a little bit like the Hermit card. However, I think he's a little bit more eternal. So let's see what his message is, and that will be our final send-off from our fellow loves. Oh my god, I thought that said Hunty, but it says Hunter. Druid, hold the space. Hold the things, hold the things, hold things together. Don't make any sudden moves or changes. Stand strong knowing that you are where you're supposed to be. Yeah, because lately I've been being like, oh my god, this is my life. I could be doing so much more. I regret not going back to school. I regret not trying harder in that relationship or reconciling with my some members of my family or having a desk job in a cubicle like my other friend did, and just feeling like shit compared to them. The Druids were the ancient wise ones of the British Isles. They had a deep connection with the earth, the sun, and the moon. Pisces, see, Pisces season is telling us Leos, because the earth, the sun, the moon. They're like, hey, we're going to finally give you a little tidbit on what we've been knowing. And we're like, damn it, bitch, you could have told me this whole time. They were the scholars who created the OGHAM, the Ogham tree language. And they were known for their creative skills in storytelling, poetry, and craftsmanship. Oh, I need somebody to crack my neck. When the Druid card appears in a reading, you're being guided to dig deep within and hold your station. Take your medication, Roman. Take care of everything, Roman. You'll be okay. You need to hold your station, Roman. Na, 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 na. Your clothes and your brain. If you're wondering what to do next or have a sense of anxiety about what is unfolding in your life, it's time to shift your perceptions and move back to a state of trust. That state of oneness, a state of oneness with the universe. Don't change your plans or do anything drastic. Oh my god, I've heard this a couple of times past couple days. Just trust in the process and let everything happen as it needs to be before taking any more steps. Think of a tree. It has strong roots, yet it continues to grow and bear fruit. Your life will be a reflection of this. I like that. Okay, I'm going to put that one. Winning, watch and win. We did it. I feel like Elwood. We did it. I'm so happy. Okay. God damn, there's still two more. Cancer. God damn it, Cancer. Shit, I'm like, yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be a full-on fucking 3 hours. Pardon my French. What is our first and 218? Oh, shit. What? 219. Cancer. Unbound. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Unbound. And I like how it has the moon right there. Kind of like the Judgment card mixed with like the Star card. And I like how it's like they're floating in water, where the air and the water kind of connected. They've got that sonar, and you're rewriting, you're rewiring the system so that your feelings, your your intellect, your intuition translates as smarts, know-how, and strategy. Okay, you got it. You got unbound and boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Unbound and boundaries. Wow, I'm surprised. I'm surprised Pisces didn't get that. Unbound and boundaries. Oh my god, I have to read these. That's so funny. It's like saying, I know you are born and right. Okay, unbound. Uh, Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. It is time to release old soul stories that have been playing out in your life. They're coming up to be healed. Um, I hate this fucking camera. There you go. There has never been a safer time to clear these patterns than right now. See, Krabby, you can come out of your little crabby shell, your little crab. You call it SpongeBob, second Krabby Patty. Because I know you take care of home and hearth, and you're always worried about somebody coming into your land, sitting on your little Krabby Patties. Uh, Take a look at all the patterns in your life that you're so ready to release. All the old traditional vows and contracts that your soul made and that have already expired, way past their expiration date. It could be a vow of silence or chastity or poverty. It's not necessarily about having money or getting the house or the relationship. It's about too much of this, don't do that. It's about too much of this, don't do that. It's about too much of this, do that. uh, you need to unwind from them, or it's something that's just been overdone, and you know that it just needs a little bit of a break, if anything, to just give it some temperance or some balance. This is the life in which you free yourself from the trauma of the past lives. It's, karmic lives over and over and over and over again. So you probably got a hard pill to swallow, but it's a long time coming, and you probably the majority of your life for the first at least 30 years, you've had to deal with a lot of bullshit. Be like, man, why am I getting shit on all the time? I feel like I'm in just a crab in the sand, and the waves keep on coming over and blowing down my freaking sandcastle. Hail to the narrow. What old ways of being have an expiry date? When you name them, when you name them, you claim them, and they stop holding power over you. I would write it down too as cons or pros and cons, both of it. Thinking like a lawyer. When acknowledging these old patterns, it is also important to acknowledge how they have served you up until now. So have you gotten your zhuzh? Have you been served? Have you been served and swerved on that? For example, a soul pattern of playing small. Wait. For example, a soul pattern of playing small caused by a soul fear of being seen. Oh, when you're trying to dim your light. Okay. Being seen or sharing your voice would have served you by keeping you safe. So it's better not to speak up or say anything because you don't want to get burnt at the stake for the Salem witch trials. That makes sense. Um, in order to grow, you now need to soften by receiving and calling in support. It is time to unbind from the old ways of being that are no longer sustainable, that they don't fit into the status quo of the modern day regime, or not regime, the modern day way that things have evolved into. It's old ancestral patterns that no longer hold much currency or much value to them when we were raised for them to have the only value, and we have to figure out how to mitigate that into something that is conducive or productive or progressive in our lives and ultimately makes us whole by compromising a little bit, but still gives us that little bit of independence and something that we're okay with. Um, uh, their activation message follows: hold the card to your heart and say, I release all old soul stories, vows, contracts, and patterns that are no longer aligned with my life and who I came here to be in the present time. I carry the lessons, growth, and gifts, but I no longer choose to live in the same story. May I be unbound, unbound, forever motherfucking unbound. May I be unbound, unbound, forever unbound. Can I get an amen? Okay. And then the funny thing is you got bound and unbound, or boundaries. So by being unbound, it's kind of like this unbound means you're free to be the divine feminine again and be like, I'm that bitch. And then you're going to slap on some boundaries where you need to establish clear quadrants of how far, people can come in and invade your space. And, like one of my top pet peeves is when somebody texts me and they're like, hello, hello, whatever, and they'll send like question marks or hello, I texted you yesterday. And I'm like, just because you have access to my phone text message doesn't mean that I have to answer that. And I wasn't not answering it because I was being a bitch, but it, what did you even need? You're like, hey, my toenails are dirty or whatever. Like, just stupid shit anyway. Okay, so you've got the High Priestess and the Two of Cups. So, shit. Okay, Cancer. Yeah, that's you. So that's you riding solo. That's you riding with somebody else. Both the number 2. Ooh, in your healing, the solution is just to heal, regardless if you're married or single. You gotta get rid of that. And since it's in the reverse, still there, however, more healed than ever. What else have we got? Ooh, beach. Ooh, 10 of Swords. Damn. Damn, the universe has been serving it to everybody. They're just beating the shit out of them with the Judgment card. The dead will rise again. I guess no good goes unpunished. I think it's you surrendering and you're just like, okay, whatever, just like stick a fork in me, whatever you need to do, just do it, because I know the judgment is coming and I won't have to endure it that much longer, because whether I'm single or I'm with a new person, I'm doing everything. I'm offering I'm pulling a Jesus on you. You know what I mean? Because yes. Because you paid the cost to be the boss. You know what this looks like is you earn your ducats to get. You went to the gambling hall. You earn your ducats. You stacked your chips. You stacked your paper, and then you got a ride. Ooh shit! You got a ride on the Titanic, and then the Titanic sank, and then you're unsinkable Molly Brown right here. Wow, my hair is looking frazzled. Frazzle dazzle. What do we got at the bottom of the deck? The 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. I want to read what that means because I'm not sure. Oh my god. Okay. Results are okay, and this is where you came from. This is not where you're at right now. Results are yielded and future decisions are required. Haggle, bargain, quarrel, clear conscience, ingenuity, financial anxiety, lending expectations. Ah, lowered expectation. Okay, so that's where you were coming from. And all of this stuff, all of these rewards, all of this roller coaster you've been on, is the results are yielded in future decisions are required. It's made you go from feeling like you've had to choose labels or love, shopping for labels, shopping for love, and realizing that you don't have to settle for love or career or self respect or do you want a man? You know what I mean? Like you can have either or. You can have your cake and eat it too. I know it's a typical saying, but you can truly have it all, and you can do it on your own time. You don't have to make up the decision. You don't have to sacrifice something because you're not quite sure yet. Because you're not sure, you're not sure. What do we got for the love messages? I feel like Monica with the love messages. Oh, Monica, shut. It's too many. Like 12,000 of them fell down. I love Monica with the love messages. She's like, Monica with the love messages. I don't know if you guys watch a lot of tarot. I do, obviously. Engagement. So I think you're gonna go for the. You got engagement and pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Okay. Okay, I think. Okay, that's interesting. Let me get one more. Tell me, please clarify what this means. Wow, that's really. Give me one more. That made no damn sense. Okay. I mean, it says pay attention to the red flags. The signs are. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And then trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. These two make sense. That is completely opposing. I think it's saying if you want a good marriage, if you want to be happy in this, you know it's a safe bet. But it's also employing you to just as well realize that, I mean, just from these pictures alone, this is like a geisha in Tokyo or China or something. And then these are some old British folk. It's Peaky Blinders or Downtown Abbey or whatever. Um, two completely different worlds, two completely different realities. So I think when it says pay attention to the red flags, is that you're not going to be able to have your cake and eat it too. You're going to have to give up maybe certain friends or class stuff or ways of eating and communicating. Kind of like, I think the best way to describe that is just when Miley had to let go of that fine ass Liam Neeson. I mean, Liam Hemsworth. But I give her props because shit, he was fine as fuck, but she had to stay true to herself, and you know she's down for a bitch if she's gonna give up that hot ass guy. Let's get your final message, Cancer. Cancerians, my beautiful Cancerians. Y'all's Hunter, track down your fears and motherfucking desires. Arrgh. So be like one of those mandible claw crab thingies. It's like, you know, seen those insect wars. Just be more abrasive. Don't be so cantery. Be more dudeish. Be more like patriarchal, and just be like, so what's going on with this? And in this event, or we're gonna have to go see your family for Christmas. Do you want kids? Are you still hung up on your ex? Do you mind if I get hookers? You know what I mean? Like, you gotta make sure you ask them the really important questions. Okay, so we got Hunter, track down your desires, and then we got Earth Mother, feel loved and comforted. So those are two opposing things as well. I feel like this is the patriarchal father and the matriarch. Um, if you decide to stay with yourself in your situation and do the single route, or realize that that's what you're vibing with, you're already there. If you decide to move, your love is ascending to a higher level of commitment. I think you should go for the relationship because it's saying to fight for that love, because you will be okay if you end up being an old spinster, or just single, and then maybe somebody else might come along or what have you. But this has the potential, and you'll be fine if it doesn't work out anyway. So I'd say go for it, because why throw away a potential if it could last forever? Make it last forever. Love you, Cancer. Shit. Okay. And last but not least, we've got the Virgo at 2:38:05. Fuck. Son of a fuck. Oh, 2:38. Fucking bitch. Sorry. My bad. I've been going on 3 hours, so my voice is gone. Virgo, hi. Certainly last. I mean, last but certainly not least. My Virgo, my Beyonce's, my I don't know. Ah, Virgo. Okay, hold on. Let me write down cancers. Shit. What does it say? Married or single? Or single? Fuck. Hold on. Alrighty. Bergs. Let's hit this. I'm so glad you're my last one. I'm so excited. I'm never doing this again where I'm doing all of them in the same night. I have literally my voice, my throat hurts from talking. People are gonna probably be very excited about this. Okay. Turkey. Nope. I cheated on you. I need to wait. Oh, my neck. I probably look like the biggest crackhead, but my neck hurts. It's so wound up and tight. Virgo. Let's get your oracle message. There it is. You pooped it out. Paper shooting the dial. Let's say here did die. Council of Light. Divine orchestration. Helpers in the subtle realms. That's the house that they're on. No. Now, Council of Light, I mean, it's just got a bunch of deities, and Jesus is right there. It looks like his class photo, kicking it and back in biblical times, biblically, you know. Let's get another one for you. Another one bites dust. Another one bites dust. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, it doesn't. I don't think you have any. Well, Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? See, that's a Beyonce homecoming tour. You're you're meant to step it up, get some in vitro, and pop out twins. Um, all your ancestors, picture it like this: all your ancestors are behind you, and they're saying you're ready for this. They're like, haven't we been by your side? Haven't we shown you that no matter what, if you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting time after time. Well, I like that. The next card says, the initiation. That's a beautiful card. The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. I'm gonna read that one. Oof, okay. Initiation, immigration, and lactation. The initiation. The initiation. Rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Some of the most sacred initiation chambers and temples look scary from the outside, um, but are breathtakingly beautiful on the inside. This represents the journey that the soul pilgrim is required to take to reach somewhere sacred, but only the initiated can enter. So if you Illuminati, Beyonce, or a deity, or a high priestessa, open sesa. Um, Perhaps that's where you are right now. You're being tested, initiated, because you are headed somewhere sacred. Initiations require that we cross the threshold from one world of state of being to the next. We never all fully get it. We were always growing. You're never in the safe zone. You have never have it all figured out. I hate when people think that they all have it figured out. Those are the ones. They still. Sorry, it's tired. We're called to face what scares us and have to be willing to lose it all in order to gain a new way of being, of safety, security, depth, or meaning. Kind of like, ancestral patterns and, yada yada. It's breaking that cycle and breaking away from it and starting something new and just being like, okay, the buck stops here with me. And that no longer, that's it. I mean, it did happen, but now it's in the history books, and it no longer is a story that we inadvertently perpetuate on ourselves and bound ourselves to it. You know what I mean? So self-deprecating. It's very Catholic, to be in that state of mind, because you got to kind of be in a New York state of mind. Oh, hell's bells. Shiza Khan. Okay, here we go. Initiations, like rites of passage, mark the shift of one age to the next and can take place because of emotional turmoil, great loss, grief, devastation. But it is through this seeming hardship that our heart cracks open and our spirit is invested to step forward. We take the sacred voyage into more of who we are and who we can become. It can be painful and scary, but once we begin the journey, we can be more ourselves than ever before. If you are in the middle of an initiation right now, you will get through it, and one day soon you will bless the thing that broke you down and cracked you open, because the world needs you open and not on crack. You're going somewhere sacred, and it'll all be worth it. And you're closer than you motherfucking think. Work your light action, rite of passage, cross that threshold, jump that broom, smack that bitch, punch that hole, slap, wait, pop that Chris, pop that Mo, slap that bitch, punch that hole. On that, I will have a shot and drink to y'all. Looks like a worm. It's not a worm. It's a little jalapeno or something. This is honey pepper vodka. Disgusting. But for you guys, I'll do it. I usually don't imbibe. That's nasty. Oof. Okay. Let's see what the tarot's got for you. Tell me, what's the overall energy? Damn, again. Damn, everybody's getting it. We're always in our way. The thing that challenges that is the Page of Cups in the reverse. So, that giddiness, that flirtiness. We're in that situation because we've lost the ability to flirt with life, to flirt with people, to get excited, to have romance, to anticipate, to love the little things, to dream. It's way too many cards. Dream and dream. But that's what Pisces season is all about. Brings us back a little. Oh, that was meant to go. Pisces brings everything to the forefront. Dreams, fantasies, anything that's hidden, anything diabolical, personality traits, deep-seated emotions, pain bodies within ourselves that we didn't even know we had. Ooh, okay. So we have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, and then we have the Page of Swords in the reverse. Let's see what these mean. First off, the Page of Cups in the reverse is sneaky and savvy. Not really a whole lot to go off of because of this little scarabao, You know, the one where they have the Italian, the French, and all that stuff with the LWV. Page of Cups, a highly psychic and creative youth. News, messages, psychic ability, contemplative youth. Sneak. Oh, so yeah, Virgo, you're very telepathic, and with Pisces season coming, you need to get back in check with your psychicness, or you're using your psychicness or your extra abilities, and you'll psychic yourself out because you're selling yourself short by taking shortcuts when you know that is not in your nature to do that as a Virgo. You don't cut corners, you don't cheat, you don't steal, you don't impersonate. You earn everything that you get, and you do it with a zeal and a vigor and an endurance that nobody else has, and you do it with precision. And if you're not that kind of Virgo, you probably have a lot of other placements, but just make sure you're doing it as genuine as you possibly can. Um, then we have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. I want to read that one. Well, let's see. Overall, it says creative collaboration across professional fields, industry, trade, aristocracy, high society, patrons, taking the easy route. So I would say, well, yeah, because it's in the reverse, you're taking the easy route. You're coasting. You're coasting off your resting on your laurels. And then the Page of Swords. I know what that means. I mean, Page of Swords is shady as fuck, but in the reverse, reading between the lines to find the truth, surveillance, shepherd, diligence, probe, experiment, nefarious, and spook. So either that's all you, or it's the people you're associating. Either way, with these energies being all there and back to back to back to back to back, you know what I mean? It's showing way more surface and petty. When you came with, especially at the bottom of the deck right here, strength. You came with solidarity. You came with integrity. You came with respect, integrity, love, adoration, adulation, all the Asians. You know what I mean? And so much vigor for the craft and for the legacy. And now you a video help. So what's our advice that we're giving to Vaigy? How can we help this Vaigy out? Tell me that, tell me, child. Two of Wands. Oh, you got a full house here. Yeah, Swords, Cups, Pentacles, and Wands. At the bottom of the deck, you have the five. Part of me, it's like 5 in the morning here because I've been up all night trying to make sure that you children get a dose of reality. Okay, let's see. You have the Five of Swords in reverse. You know, typically that means a victory won not fairly or victory won at all costs, or somebody betraying somebody, or somebody just being very adamant about winning and winning at all costs no matter what. I think this is all you. I can't even see. I think this is so you focused. I don't even see anybody else here. I feel like it's all you. I feel like you're kind of in a like, say if you were a Richter scale, you'd be like, instead of like you'd be like mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. So you're about to flatline. You don't want all this drama. So here's the thing. Actually, this is good. Oh, no. This is where you came from. So you were giving up. I don't know if that's you giving up your passion, or you separated yourself from stupid hoes. Either way, the newest card or the most recent card is the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands is indicating here that there is a whole new planet, a whole new Bluetooth drawing board blueprint. Yeah, going back to the drawing board and um, rebranding yourself, if you will, uh, solidifying your truths, your beliefs, your mantras, your dogmas, and everything like that. I don't know if that was actually correct. I don't know. Anything in the love department. I don't see any love here. I got no love. It ain't no fun if the homes can't get it. Ain't no fun. The homes can't get it. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. I know what happened. Wait, hold on. Love yourself. Okay, yeah. Forgiving and learning. As you release your as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And you're coming from a place of love yourself first. This is at the bottom of the deck. Love yourself first. Your self respect makes you more romantically attractive. And the funny thing is that a plethora of people, plethora of signs got that same exact message. However, it's different for all of you of what you need to do after you get those messages. Um, keep an open mind. It's safe for you to love. Your soulmate may differ from your usual expectations. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So it's just reworking the way you think about love, the way you accept love, the way you show love, the way that you feel that it's supposed to be, from detached analysis, from no thinking at all, to how you're gonna bestow it to your youngins and everything else. Um, rewiring, reworking, and rewriting the story, um, but healing from this deep-seated past. I know what this is now. That's somebody that this is somebody, since it's in the reverse, right there. This blonde guy, you're the one walking away. You were by the book. You worked hard, but they played dirty and they won. They won the guy. They won the girl. They won the job. They won the respect. The whatever. They won the battle, but they didn't win the war. Uh, uh, and that slowly manifested you to binding yourself into a corner and not believing, little by little. You little deception here, little deception there, little cut corner here, little cut corner there. And for a Virgo, that's not okay because they all start to add up, and then you're not really doing anything wrong, but then you're not really doing anything. And the whole reason for a Virgo is to have a purpose. You're there to help. You're there to progress things. You're there to follow stuff through. You're there to make sure that everything goes smoothly. And phoning stuff in and doing stuff that nobody gives a shit about is something that you completely see. And so now you know you have to reinvent yourself. So pull a Madonna, bitch. And no. All right, let's get one last message for you guys, and then I can